TikTok. Do you have an account? Are you using it for personal or business use? And have you started to reap the benefits of posting consistently every day or going live every other day? Well, in this video, I want to share with you guys my journey of how I started to use TikTok for my business and how I've experienced it along the way since my first video posted on the 29th of April 2024. Hey, what's up guys? Brent here, your Cape Town promo guy, and that is my very first TikTok video running on the side of the screen there. Guys, I had no idea. I did a quick 20-second punchy video just showing guys what I can do for them when it comes to t-shirt branding here in-house. And I think I captured it pretty well because I couldn't believe it, but after a day or so, it had already hit 3,500 views and loads of comments, and I was just so overwhelmed by the fact that I'd hit 3,500 views. When you guys know how it is with Instagram and the low views that we get on Instagram. So I was blown away. I was super stoked that I can get those numbers on TikTok. And I was just thinking, wow, what have I been doing? Why haven't I been here? And the fact of the matter is, the reason why I hadn't got onto TikTok until then was because I really thought that TikTok was just some sort of dancing app. That everyone just danced and followed trends and on dancing and what have you. But what actually happened was a guy who I follow, big brander who does something similar to me in a similar type of business than me. He's an American guy. He does clothing and headwear decorations, very similar to me. And I always watch him. I follow him. He's an awesome guy. I actually often let him just, his videos just run here in my studio while I'm doing my press work. I heard him speaking about TikTok and I thought to myself, that could be an option for me. But at the time I was concentrating on Instagram and I was just really focusing like a lot of my energy on Instagram, the posts and doing my live feeds. So at the time I just thought, okay, no, let's leave it. I'm not going to join up with TikTok. But last year, beginning of last year, all the way through to April, I was in such a bad place. I was just not making my targets. Things were not working out for me here at my business. And I was just really stressed out. I remember going through a stage of doing cold calls here in Maitland, making a whole big mission of it, hitting the streets, literally going and parking my car and just knocking on business doors. And that is the state of where it got to with me because there was just no work. And I was super worried and I just didn't know what to do. And Instagram wasn't working at the time. Even now, I get so low views on Instagram. I just, obviously there's reasons for it. I'm not going to say that there's anything that, it's because I'm not doing anything wrong. Obviously, I might need to look at the platform a bit better and see how I can sort of, create content that's better suited for that platform. But for what I do and what I was doing, it really wasn't working. It wasn't getting any traction. And my cold calling at that time was just also, I hadn't got any sales and I was wasting a lot of time out on the streets, knocking on business doors. And I stumbled upon a video from Gary Vee and he was doing a talk. And you know how he talks about social media consistently and marketing yourself on social media. And he was doing a talk and predominantly speaking about TikTok. And I listened to this whole talk that he did, and something really resonated with me with what he said, and it made me want to say, okay, I need to start a TikTok account. And what he said was that TikTok is so huge now and everyone is on it, and that is where your audience is. And when he said that is where your audience is, something clicked. Seriously, guys, it was crazy. Something clicked, and I said to myself, that's it. My audience. Where are my audience? And he was obviously speaking about TikTok and the audience nowadays being on TikTok. So I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I'm not reaching targets. I'm struggling with the business, and this cold calling along Voortrekker Road is just not working for me. I'm not getting any business, and I started an account with TikTok. Downloaded the app, and that was my very first video. And as you can see, guys, over there, I've got nearly 9,000 views on that specific video. And I know some of you are probably saying, but it's a new account, so TikTok likes to push new accounts. And I completely understand that. They do. It is something that TikTok does. A thing that is really good for new accounts and small businesses like me, to have the boost right in the beginning. But since then, I have had some really good numbers on my views on other videos. I did a location drop video that hit over 12,000 views. I've done other embroidery videos, cap embroidery videos that are over 6,000 views. And my biggest video to date at this point in time has got over 35,000 views. So my audience is definitely on TikTok, and I have got now over 1,100 followers since I started last year in April. And guys, it is just growing and growing and growing. Yesterday I went live and I had a really good time. My lives are becoming more consistent, and I'm interacting with people on my lives. Another thing that I really like with TikTok is that you can reply to people with videos. Now I know Instagram has that same feature, and I have utilized it before. But again, I just think that the engagement on TikTok is just far better. And I get guys commenting, and I'm talking and we're chatting. And I've also made new customers through being on TikTok. I have increased my customer base by so many, and it's all because of the consistent videos that I do explaining what I can offer people when it comes to branded merchandise. It has really been an awesome time. So that's kind of my journey up until now, and I'm really just capitalizing on it. And basically day by day, guys, I'm getting new customers from TikTok. Just before I sat down to do this video, I had a guy who called me and he saw my video on TikTok, and he said he needs stuff. He needs apparel, branded apparel for his business, and he has been using a local supplier, but they're just becoming too expensive, and he wants to see what I can do. And he likes my vibe, and he sees what I do, and he wants to support small businesses. And that's kind of the avenue that I've been taking. I'm hitting the small businesses. So my hashtags are revolving around small businesses, and I'm trying to connect with small businesses much more and direct them in a way that can help them to promote their business, not only through the uniforms that they wear, but also through promotional products. So since I started TikTok back in April 2024, I've just calculated now that I've added 12 new clients to my customer list. Now for some people that might not be a lot, but for me that hardly adds on new clients. For a growth of 12 clients in not even a year of being on TikTok, or just marketing in itself, is definitely an achievement. Okay. And I want to encourage you guys, while I wrap up this video, that if you are a small business and you haven't got a TikTok account, guys, what are you waiting for? Hopefully this is one of those videos that you watch and you think, okay, well, Brent spoke about Big Brando, he spoke about Gary Vee, and those are, up there, guys. I've never heard about them, or maybe I heard about Gary Vee, but he's like, this is celebrity entrepreneur guy. Take my advice, a standard, down to earth guy here, telling you who runs a small business that TikTok works. Obviously, consistency helps, and creating good content helps as well. But even if you just go live consistently, telling people about what you do and showing people your services, products and services, guys, I definitely think that is an awesome way for small businesses to market themselves. And I'm completely sold on it. I'm going to be doing another live tomorrow, and hopefully you guys can check in with me. I will share all my details, and hopefully you guys can stop in and check me out as well. But yeah, to close off the video, guys, I don't have any issues that I've experienced with TikTok. I'm only learning more and more as I go along. I have got a business account now. It's a registered business account with TikTok. So obviously there's benefits when you have a business account with TikTok. Let me know in the comment section if you've got a TikTok account, if you've experienced growth in your small business like I am, and if you're enjoying it just like I am. Please let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on TikTok, even if it's good, if it's bad. Let me know. Love to connect with the people that are watching me. Until next video, guys, lekker and stick around. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.